Hey guys, today's shout out goes to Kaylee Ross. Thank you for subscribing and being a subscriber. And if you would like a chance to get a shout out in my next video, make sure you're subscribed and make sure your subscriptions on YouTube are public so I can see you're subscribed. And yeah, let's get into the video. So last night, me and my friend Pink Floyd were just hanging out like usual, and then they were like, hey, come here right now. There's a big scam going on. And I was like, oh no. So I went there to see what was going on, and I knew that I needed to start recording immediately. So basically, this girl named PRINSESSEZZ had a unit, and she was selling DEADMAU5. And if you don't know what DEADMAU5 is, I will explain it to you real quick. In like 2012, Woozworld did a collab with this Canadian music artist named DEADMAU5, and they basically had like these one-time limited items called DEADMAU5, and these DEADMAU5 items came in a variety. There were some shirts, there were some furniture items, but the most known is the hairs. The DEADMAU5 hairs were just Woozworld made hairs, except they had the DEADMAU5 mouse ears on them, and there was even some DEADMAU5 heads, which were just the mouse heads, as you can see here. Now, I'm gonna read what it says on the Woozworld wiki about DEADMAU5. It says, released in 2012, never to come back again, DEADMAU5 is known to be the most desired rare item in Woozworld. DEADMAU5 was a special promotion for Woozworld in January 2012. DEADMAU5 is often known as the rarest item on Woozworld, as being a one-time promotion. The special hairs and tops were modeled after DEADMAU5 with concert of the artist on Woozworld. Woozens got to pick a hairstyle or top with the signature DEADMAU5 ears or logo. The tops were either a basic shirt, a tank top, or a hoodie. None of the DEADMAU5 items were transferable, and they have never been resold since 2012. So far, there are no ways to get it. There are 3 different types of DEADMAU5 hairs. There was shiny, neon, and exclusive, and the difference between shiny and neon were just the way the ears looked, because on both of them it was just DEADMAU5 ears on Woozworld hairs, but the ears looked different, and the exclusive DEADMAU5 items, well, hairs, were just the entire DEADMAU5 head. So it was just a head that looked like a mouse. Like mentioned earlier, DEADMAU5 items are not transferable, meaning you cannot buy them, you cannot sell them, and you cannot trade them. There is absolutely no way to get them unless you like buy an account from someone and the account has DEADMAU5 items on it, which I'm pretty sure is against Woozworld rules. Anyway, so I went into this units and I saw that the owner, named PRINSESSEZZ, was selling DEADMAU5 hairs. And immediately, this was a red flag because, like, they're not transferable, and they're also the rarest item in the game. And I saw the DEADMAU5 hairs on the mannequins, and I was like, that does not make any sense, because if they're not transferable, that means you cannot put them on the mannequins. Like, Woozworld will not let you, so how does that work? And back in the old days, you used to be able to put stuff on your shop pods for Wooz, so people could buy your item for Wooz and or beaks. And a lot of people assumed that she had put the DEADMAU5 hairs on the mannequins years and years and years ago, which is when they were able to be bought for Wooz. So people were telling her to show proof that they weren't for Wooz, because if an item is for Wooz that was put in a shop pod years ago when doing that was allowed, was in the game, if you tried to buy something that is for Wooz, Woozworld will not let you. It will give you an error message, and it just won't let you buy it. So people were asking her to give proof that they weren't for Wooz so that they were able to buy it in the first place if it wasn't a scam. And she just was not giving proof. They were like, show us on your Woozin, and she wouldn't do that because her Woozin was friends only, and they told her to post it on Instagram, and then she said that she would never give someone her Instagram, and she just was not giving this proof that they were only for beaks. Oh my god, sorry. But yeah, she was not giving proof that it was only for beaks. And obviously, this was really suspicious. And then someone came into her unit and was like, look at this person's Instagram story. And they gave someone's Instagram username. So I looked up this person's Instagram username and I looked at their story. Somehow, whoever posted this on their story, somehow they got access to her shop pod, and you can see right here, her shop pod was glitched. There was actually no dead mouse in the shop pod. There was actually a bus. So basically what happened is, many years ago on Woozworld, there was this glitch where you could do that. It was also known as the duplicating glitch. You could put an item on your shop pod, and in this case, she did dead mouse, and somehow you could glitch it, so it would look like the item was on the mannequin when it really wasn't, and it was something completely different. It was a big glitch back then, but like I said, this was many years ago. That glitch is now patched. It doesn't work. So Princesses did that glitch with her dead mouse, and she just never took her dead mouse off the mannequin. She just kept it there, so here in 2021, it was still sitting on the mannequin with the glitch. But yes, somehow someone got access to the shop pod and they recorded themselves opening it, and instead of the dead mouse, there was a bus, which is pretty weird. I forgot to say this, but the way she wanted her scam to go was she was going to have people buy like tiles for millions and millions of beaks, since that's around what dead mouse is worth. And then she was gonna have them buy the dead mouse off the mannequin for cheap. Except they wouldn't get to buy it, since it was glitched. So she would just get all of those millions of beaks. Anyway, so she started kicking people after that. Anyone who would say, look at the person's Instagram story, or anyone who was saying it was suspicious or a scam or anything really, they would get kicked. And this entire time, I wasn't saying anything at all because I did not want to get kicked, so I was just standing there, not saying anything. And at that point, everyone knew it was a scam. Everyone knew that she was scamming. So she just kept kicking people, and at one point, she kicked my friend Pink Floyd, the one who told me to go there, and then they tried to go back to the units, and she had privated it, so that was really suspicious. And then people realized that she was kicking everyone who was disagreeing with her, and so everyone was just sitting there, staying silent. And then after a few minutes, she kicked everyone, including me, and I was the last person that she kicked. And when she was kicking people, I noticed that she was kicking them slowly, like one by one. She wasn't kicking everyone fast, like da-da-da-da. No, she was waiting like a minute or two to make it seem like they left, instead of making it seem like they were kicked. And she probably did me last and made it seem like those people were leaving, because she probably looked at my Woozworld status and then saw that I had a YouTube channel, and then probably assumed I was recording, and she probably got a little scared, so that was just funny. Who knows how many people she has scammed with this? Like, it's kind of scary to think about, and I wonder how much beaks she has made from scamming like that. Probably a lot. Most definitely millions and millions, because I feel bad for everyone she has scammed, to be honest, because that's a lot. I mean, that's if she has even scammed anyone, because it is quite obvious that it's fake, but, you know, you never know. I'm going to put her username in the description because I understand that her username is kind of confusing to type out. It was for me, so it's probably going to be easier for you to copy and paste to report her. And I really hope something is done about this, because that is unacceptable. Like, and also, I still am not aware, like I don't know how that person got access to her shop pods in the first place, but I'm so glad that they did. Otherwise, I probably would not have been making this video right now. But yeah, go report Princesses for scamming. Again, I'll put her username in the description so you can copy and paste it. Because we can't let anyone be scammed like this. Even though it is obvious that it's a scam, some people just might not know. And it would be bad if people or more people got scammed from this, because again, we don't know how many people she has scammed with this, or if she even has scammed with this. All we know is that she tried to this one time and it failed because she got exposed. I think that's all I have for this video. If you'd like a shout out in my next video, make sure you're subscribed and make sure your subscriptions on YouTube are public so I can see you're subscribed. And yeah, that's all I have for today. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.